This rivalry's in England, and it's set to explode yet again here in North London at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for Week 14 UL Prime Time action. Teams are ready, fans are ready. Let's get the show on the road. It is the first time in 2 years that we have, the first time actually ever, that we have seen the North London derby being played here at the Emirates Stadium. It was meant to be the final match week of the season for Sunday, but Gladbach versus Bilbao seemed to have more important measures. There wasn't really anything on the line, to be fair, with that. Just Arsenal potentially sealing their spot in the playoffs, which they did with a 2-0 victory. And they look favourites tonight as well, despite being away from home. Tottenham been in a terrible run as of late, losing to Milan and Leipzig by a margin of goals. And now, with due to their injuries in real life, they haven't really got the strongest team at all. This team could actually be full of silver cards, if anything. They still have their captain Sonny, though, who is looking to carry this team to glory. There's one of the new debutants, Archie Gray. We'll get to him in a minute. Arsenal, meanwhile, took care of Fiorentina, 3-0. But let's have a look at the Spurs lineup. It's a 4-3-3 for Ange Postecoglou's side. Antonin Kinski in the net. Archie Gray in defence. Brennan Johnson seems to be on the right-hand side, while Dejan Kulusevski once again starts in midfield. As for Arsenal, it's a 4-3-3 themselves, but it looks to be a bit stronger on paper. Ricardo Calafiori starts at left back. Ethan Nwaneri, debutants at right wing. And they were about to get underway. Spurs in the white, Arsenal in the red. Who is going to win the let's see, I think it's the fourth North London derby in Ultimate League history. Here's the second place to take at this ground. Johnson. It's an excellent ball for Kulusevski. Into the middle, it goes for Humansson. It's not there for Son. It's a strong start from Spurs, though, in front of their faithful. Check forward towards Partey. Nwaneri. Up against Jed Spence. And he's done a bit more than he should have done. Timber. Nwaneri, can they take advantage of this? Here we go. Martin Odegaard now. Up against Archie Gray. Beats him easily into the box. He goes, there's Havertz. What a save, Kinski. Talk about that for first impression. And that will end up being offside, actually, and end up being a Tottenham free kick. Basuma. Tottenham just about play themselves out of trouble. Nice touch by Kulusevski to take it down. And a delicious ball out wide. Johnson looking to find Solanke. It's not there. There's Rice mopping things up. Calafiori. Oh, Trossard leaves Pedro Porro yet again, but Tottenham's highline getting a bit taken care of in this opening 15. And they could start counting of their own. Solanke over the top for Johnson. We'll be back towards Kulusevski. Porro. Johnson, the Sarubri invitation, Kulusevski to exploit. Finds Solanke! Great save. Top-notch work from the Spaniard. Kulusevski going to take the short corner, and it goes for Dragusin. Sarr. Archie Gray! Ho ho! Uncontested in the box. Should have done better. But still, very, very close. So, let's have a look and see what a win would probably do for the Gunners here. A win would take them all the way up to 4th and drop Spurs down to 11th. This is all in terms of the playoff spots, so maybe these two teams will face each other. That would be incredible. But as Wanyeri's on the attack here against Jed Spence, I'll put it on hold actually. Good word there from Spence to deny him. Let's have a look at Spurs win. Spurs then leapfrog Arsenal from 7th and then all the way Arsenal dropped to 8th. But as things stand, it is Arsenal in 6th and Spurs in 9th. Havertz. Oh, brilliant. Odegaard. Surely 1-0. Kinski didn't come out. Arsenal lead. Gunners go wild. The captain leading by example. He found the gap in Spurs' leaky defence and exploited it. I mean, it's not like that we're trying... It's not like they're known for keeping clean sheets. It's an excellent finish. Goalkeeper, no chance. 1-0. Arsenal draw first blood. Kai Havertz assist, 20 minutes gone. And Spurs behind. There's Basuma. He's for Sod, chip it forward. And Son headed it right back towards an Arsenal player there, Havertz. Now Trossard up against Pedro Porro. And that one's easy to deal with. Spence. And Sarr running himself into a bit of trouble there as well with Odegaard. He's been quite the shark in this opening 25. Spurs having a little difficulty playing outside their final third. Wanyeri fouls Spence. But it's played on immediately. What on earth? Trossard, chance for 2-0 already! Oh my word. Some controversy if that goes in. That definitely should have been a foul on the Spurs right back. Left back, sorry. He is known for playing right back, but I guess he switched. Spurs normally had much of a chance since Archie Gray's attempt. Calafiori, that's a brilliant challenge, and he's kept it in, and he's won a throw-in. That's phenomenal defending. Some intricate play as well from Arteta's boys as well. There's Trossard again! That is delightful. Oh, just look at that. Inch perfect finesse. And it's a misery compiler for a guy that needs no more. Arsenal open for top 4. And right now they are straight into that mix. Solanke. Chance to respond immediately. And Ryan was caught off guard there. Didn't seem fazed by the shot. He's already looking up sunny now for Arsenal. In their day of days. Trossard. Can control it. May have got out of his reach. Ferguson. That's now Basuma working his way in and out. Kulusevski. Johnson's been challenged in the box. Penalty. And a yellow card as well for the Brazilian centre-back. And rightfully so, he has no reason to complain. Gets none the ball. And Johnson has given Heung-min Son a massive opportunity to get Tottenham some parity. It's Heung-min Son. It's saved by David Raya. And you really don't know how Spurs 9 can get any worse. This is incredibly Spursy by the looks of things. So, and the throw-in's been intercepted immediately by Trossard. Arsenal showing Tottenham levels here. Trossard to Odegaard. He's got room, got pace. Does have the finish. Could get going, to be fair, the Norwegian. Son. Kulusevski. Heung-min Son, that's lovely. Still Heung-min Son. Still. Solanke now. Right into Saliba. He's not really had a sniff of this game. He finally gets involved now. In a big way. Odegaard, Archie giving chase. And Spencer's had a lot of work to do in the first half. And here's Havertz. Dragutis backed off. It's 3-0. This could get ugly. This could be a derby humiliation. Goodness me, what are Tottenham even thinking? The Blues are raining down here at White Hart Lane. And Ethan Nwaneri has got an assist in the Ultimate League. The boy's a star. Tottenham 0, Arsenal 3. It is mountain after mountain for Spurs to climb. And it could have been so easy. It could have been 2-1. And also punish a huge missed opportunity by Spurs. And Saliba's, that is a risky clearance back to his own goalkeeper. Shot's going to poke that in at any moment. I mean, the midfield seems non-existent for Spurs. Odegaard once again slipping in and out of the lines. Havertz goes for goal again. And that one straight. Kinski's had a nightmare of a first game, but I mean, can you really blame him? With the front, with the defensive 6 in front of him. Johnson. Silver and Johnson. No one's gone for him, and he went for goal. A bit selfish. Still forced to save on a riot and a Tottenham corner. Four minutes of stoppage time. Can they still come back here? They can. Solanke didn't hit it first time and paid for it. Right, quick as a cat. Oh, what a ball that is by Trossard. Havertz going to help that on. That's Declan Rice going forward, but Havertz tries to go alone, and Heung-min Son all the way in defence. What is happening there? And that'll do it. 3 goals down, a missed penalty, and they are nearly out of the side of the playoffs. They could be out of it by the end of the week. Things aren't going well at all. If you're Ange Postecoglou. Milan had the chance to overtake them. Real Betis as well. Roma. No, wait, no, sorry, not Real Betis. Leverkusen, that's us. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking here. It will be Spurs' third loss in a row. It's certainly shaping up to be that. They'll look at that, 7 shots, 7. The XG is 2-2. But, I mean, what more can you say? This will be Arsenal's third win in a row as well, since losing to Newcastle in match week 11. Second half underway, no changes it seems. And again, for Tottenham, do you really even have changes to make? This is your strongest lineup. Havertz. His pass cut out by Dragusin. I mean, Sar's just always in a triangle of 3 red shirts. There's Son up against Timber. He's been in well. They don't really utilise their captain much, apart from the penalty. Son might try and go alone, finds Solanke, and the pass is... oh my word. Kulusevski. It's just timid effort after timid effort. No way through. And Wanyeri are going to burst past Spence. And Wanyeri's passes. There's like the learning circle. Him in this league. Kulusevski now. Johnson. Comes out to Partey. That's Timber now, getting in towards the midfield. In towards Havertz. We look for Trossard. He got intercepted by Sarr. And Spurs can break here. Johnson. Here is Brennan Johnson. What was that decision? Oh, that is poor. And it once again Arsenal could punish him. That's Odegaard once more. That's a shadow striker. Trossard now in the centre. And forced another save by Kinski. Tottenham changes now. Maybe this is the right move. Johnson off, Maddison on. Did score last week from coming off the bench. Flicked away, Trossard blocked. And away by Spurs. Not for long. Gabriel through the middle. Spence almost put into his own net. It is just chaotic defending. When you look at Arsenal though, it's just more composed. They certainly have found their rhythm. 3-0 last week, 3-0 this week. Havertz. That's Declan Rice. Son's volleyed is... it's like they're not even trying, Spurs. Partey. Odegaard. Trossard's in for 4. And he gets it. With little to no resistance. It's his second of the game. It's Arsenal's 4th. It's a derby demolition. You probably hear that. And those boos from South London at this rate. Odegaard with another goal contribution, this time an assist. Game, set, match. And the noisy neighbours will once again have the bragging rights. You already did twice this season in real life. Trossard. A chance for a third, a 5th perhaps, no. Nearly a 3rd for him. He'd love that. That's Kulusevski now being moved to the right-hand side. Maddison. Solanke, does he stay on? He does. Solanke now for Tottenham. Saved straight at the goalkeeper and picked up as well. Another opportunity goes begging. Havertz. Odegaard. Trossard left on an island. They go again. He goes again, skinning them. Odegaard's shot is blocked by Basuma. It's our opposite number. Now Declan Rice. Odegaard. Working his way through. Goes for goal! And finds it with incredible accuracy to surely wrap a bow on things. I mean, even the Arsenal fans are barely even celebrating anymore. They've scored so many goals. Dragoos is just a turnstile there. And that is delicious. I just can't believe what he's seen. That is the third time in a row the Spurs conceded five goals. Well, 4 goals actually, yeah. They conceded 4 to Milan, 6 to Leipzig, and now 5 to Arsenal, and we still have 20 minutes left. Solanke, can he get one back? No, he can't. Right up with a Mr. Elastic. And Martinelli being brought in to ease things away. Madison's ball is fast and furious and no one's on it. And Trossard, once again, is being a menace. Odegaard with 2, Trossard with 2, Arsenal with 5. Can they get another? Rice, Odegaard for a hat-trick perhaps. He goes for goal again. And Kids gets a parry over the top. I haven't seen a primetime match this one-sided this season. This is embarrassing. Martinelli. No one's picked it up on the short corner. Finds Trossard. Goes for goal again. There's Calafiori. That could have been 6. And Madison may have just been blushed of giving away a penalty there. He's definitely in the box, Trossard. Goes over. Is it not a penalty? No. Right. That makes sense, doesn't it? English refs. Trossard. They're giving it away again, Spurs. This is sloppy football. And Andre finally making a defensive contribution. And there's Gabriel. What a challenge that is. Looks like it just did a Kamehameha. The football style. Madison. Solanke. Well, they got Ryan moving. That's the best thing I can say about that shot. Martinelli hitting Hope cross. I mean, most of the stadium's been cleared out by this point. You can see all the Navy seats. Just about. Porro. Madison. Solanke. Chance out for Spurs. Sure, he's going to take this one. He does. A bit of decent composure for once, and he's celebrating at 5-1. Oh my. What happened to Shame? It's a lovely ball by Madison. Saliba gets put in a play, if anything. And it's a nice, comfortable finish into the far corner. It can't even be described as a consolation, though, when it's 5-1. Odegaard. Martinelli. Ran straight into Jed Spence. I don't know what the Spurs fans are happy about, but maybe some guys want a knacker on this. Somehow predicted 5-1. Without Spurs' defence has been, I would probably assume the same thing. And this is just phenomenal time wasting by Arsenal. I'm not even going to press A because this is exactly what they would do. Martinelli leaves Spence for dead this time. but it's a very quick recovery. If only they have Vicario. Porro. Kulusevski. There's Madison. Got into a tussle there with Gabriel. There's Havertz. Trossard. Again looking for that hat-trick. And Porro says not tonight. Saliba's going to get a rest for Mikel Merino. Is he going to go at centre-back? Or maybe Arteta's going to be do the wise thing here and switch formation. I won't see much of it coming to play. Rice. Trossard. Deflected. It's all over the gaff. As a man would say. 4 minutes out of time. And now Spurs literally cannot even draw this game if they tried. Madison. What in the world was that? It was Solanke stuck. Oh, they're just playing pinball around. They're toying with them now to end things off. And one last chance at a 6, perhaps. It is Trossard. Looking for Calafiori, might go alone. Oh, just give it straight to Dragusin. And that is the end of a very harrowing night for Tottenham Hotspur. The misery continues. A third loss in a row. A third loss where they've conceded 4 goals plus. They just cannot seem to get it together right now. It's the 4th straight game when they've conceded 3 goals. Leakier than a kitchen sink. Final score. The North London derby, mind you. Tottenham Hotspur 1. Arsenal 5. British Arsenal won't care. They've made it into the top 4. And a very favourable match next week as well. Taking on one of the lower sides of these divisions. So they've all been clumpled up here on this Saturday. The XG should tell a different story. 3 goals to 4. Still would have lost, but you know, it's something at least. In terms of performance, I mean, just look at that. 3 in the 9s. Odegaard will get the man of the match honours. 2 goals and an assist. Trossard 2 as well. Havertz with the goal and assist. Wanyeri did really well just before being brought off. Declan Rice and Thomas Partey as well getting on the act. I mean, what more do you have to say? That is, wow, that was a disaster from a Tottenham perspective. It was dreamland from Arsenal. And let's have a look and see which team has who they have next. Arsenal, Real Betis at home next Saturday. As for Tottenham, they will take on, I believe, next Friday. Yes, Newcastle United at St James's Park. Another team that is just above them now in 10th. Granted, these things can change, but it's not looking very good if you're a Tottenham fan. They also have got Barcelona, then it goes to Fiorentina, then Aston Villa. Those are potentially winnable. Real Betis, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea. They also have Inter Milan. But then again, these are way far in the future now. And then they have PSG and Dortmund on the final day. That could decide their playoff campaign. Should things tend to not improve. As for Arsenal, who they've got on the final day, that looks very, very winnable. Benfica and Gladbach. Sociedad as well. Real Madrid is their last probably proper test. All the way up in 3rd currently. Arsenal now leap into the top 3 as well for goals scored. They are 1 away from RB Leipzig. Granted, if we go for goals per match, they're still 3rd. Liverpool would probably leapfrog them as well. Do we have anything for Arsenal here? We do have something for Spurs. They've got 3 red cards. I kind of want to see goals conceded and see where they have. Yeah, they are now in 31st. 27 conceded in 14 matches. It's not going right at all. In terms of goal difference, actually, Yeah, Spurs are now on a -5, despite being up in 11th. This league makes no sense. And also on a positive, despite in the Premier League, despite all the way being down in the relegation zone. Crazy. As for Arsenal, it's probably one of the strongest in the division with +19. And that is the fact that I'm going to leave you on. As we say so long from London, England.